right? Instead of 21 habits that I have to do every morning: journal, read, write, exercise, take a cold shower, 100 push-ups, scream out loud, do this, stand on my head, do this, circle around 3 times, and then I'm a man. Why don't we pick one thing? Maybe I just pick meditating and I do that for a week, a month. Maybe I do that for 3 months until it's ingrained into me and becomes a habit. Gentlemen, what's going on? It is a great day to be alive. Another great day to take the simple, master it, and begin to kick ass on a daily basis. This is the Better Man channel, where we choose the simple things in life. What can I do today to be better? What right thing can I do today? Take that step to move forward. Quit looking over my shoulder. Quit coming up with excuses. Quit being that less than victim mindset that the rest of the world is encased in, enslaved in, mummified in that wrapping of poor, pitiful me. We have all came across those 1,001 ways to become more alpha, 276 ways to get rich, 379 ways to lose weight. We all see these self-help gurus spreading this snake oil idea. We come across these best-selling books that promise you 21 habits a day that would give you your best life. And we wonder, what the hell? What? I can barely remember that it's 2022. 2022? Sounds weird saying. How am I going to remember how to implement 21 habits that's going to give me a more rewarding life, a sexier body, women craving at my door, just wanting to lust over me? It's a bunch of BS, man. We find these guys that are selling hope to the hopeless because, let's face it, life is suffering, man, and if we could push an easy button and get out of it and find those life hacks, why not? But here's the deal. There are no life hacks. I don't care what people are promising you. Life is hard. We have to get harder. Now, don't get me wrong. There are things that we can learn from people, right? I may be bumping my head against the wall, struggling to master a skill while someone else has been doing it for 5 or 10 years, so they can offer me advice that becomes easier according to the way I've been doing it. But there's no life hacks. There's no shortcuts. There's no get 100 women in your bed overnight just because you've did this one thing and became more alpha. There's no do this and you'll get rich and become a millionaire within a week. It requires hard work. And of course, there's them outliers, them 1 in a million chances that go viral on their video or that win the lottery, if you will, and literally or metaphorically saying. But for the most part, a large majority of life is about showing up and doing the simple thing day in and day out. We have to be aware of these people that are selling us hope. They're selling an idea. And don't get me wrong, I think a lot of things that maybe the 1,001 ways to be alpha or the 217 ways to get rich, they have some substance there. If you dig a little deeper, there's some principles there that you could build upon. But what they're doing is just selling you an idea. They're not actually selling or providing any ways that actually get you there quick. And that's what they're trying to sell. 1,001 ways to be an alpha. I'll give you one, but I'm going to charge you $99.99 to get the other 1,000 ways. And that's what we see when we come across these snake oil salesmen. Dude's been on YouTube for 3 months and now he's selling you 1,001 ways to be the manliest man of all time because he sees there's a need for that. And so instead of reaching out for these superficial sharks that are just there swimming to get your money, let's begin to look and search for actually lasting and sustainable ways to be more manly, to be more wealthy, to be more successful, right? We go into the pages of history, start reading some philosophy, start reading some Stoics, start following men that are actually living out what they're preaching. I don't care if you want to be more alpha, if you want to be more wealthy, if you just want to gain some new insights on life. Research out some worthy men that are actually admirable and respectable in their fields. Not just some douchebag that can speak fast, speak quick, speak it fluently, and articulate some manner, but not really provide any substance. And the quickest way to recognize that is, I'm going to give you 270 million ways to become successful, but you're going to have to pay me $1,000.99 to get it. There's a lot of free advice in this information, this knowledge and information age that we live in. You should never have to pay $99 to become or to recognize the characteristics of what it means to be man, or the skills that it takes to earn money, or the skills that it takes in any required field to become successful. There's unlimited information out there. You may have to dig a little bit, but that's what actually helps you retain it. You had to dig and learn yourself. There's no quick copy and paste format that makes us more manly, that makes us more wealthier, that makes us a badass. We have to go within, and then we have to begin to search out those different things that fit us. Right? Instead of 21 habits that I have to do every morning, journal, read, write, exercise, take a cold shower, 100 push-ups, scream out loud, do this, stand on my head, do this, circle around 3 times, and then I'm a man. Why don't we pick one thing? Maybe I just pick meditating and I do that for a week, a month. Maybe I do that for 3 months until it's ingrained into me and becomes a habit. And then can I move on to something else that I can begin to practice until it becomes instinct and habit? Maybe I just pick 3 things. I get up in the morning and I meditate. Maybe before I go to sleep at night, I journal. My 3rd thing is that on lunch, I go and work out. 3 things. But if I practice those all damn year, I'm going to be a totally different man because I'm now meditated. I'm in tune with who I am, that inner spiritual contemplative state. I'm exercising, so I'm getting my body well. I'm learning, I'm reading, I'm journaling, so I'm letting out thoughts and I become kind of a well-rounded man that can articulate those thoughts. And I just become this badass that only chose 3 habits, but now they're just instinctual and I can move on to a 4th. Because what happens when we try to do 21 things? Damn it, this week I'm waking up, I'm taking a cold shower, I'm meditating, I'm journaling, I'm going to go run 5 miles, then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to read this, then I'm going to create a video, then do this and read that. And oh my God, after a week, we're burned out. And we're $99.99 less wealthy because we've wasted our time on something that's not going to last. Pick one damn thing. What do you want to do today to become a better man? What can you do today to create better finances? What can you do today to create a better body? 3 simple things, but if you show up day in and day out and you begin to master those until they become instinct, that's going to have a dramatic impact on your life. But a lot of times we fall victim to that. I'm going to do 100 things today and I'm going to change my life within the month. And then at the end of the month, we're broker, we're fatter, and we're more stupid because we couldn't do 21 things. Hell, we couldn't even remember the 21 habits that it took to get to that successful life that the $99.99 course promised. There's unlimited information out there that is free. There are valuable men out there that are willing to teach you something, that are able to give you some valuable content for free that we can begin to digest and chew on and carve out what works for us. And we never have to pay $99 for some stupid, superficial course that's just copy and pasted, that's not suitable or fit just for you on an individual level. Go read a book of philosophy. Go read some stoicism. Go watch a guy that teaches you how to work out for free. Whatever area that we want to improve in, I promise there's content out there that's free. We may have to piece it together, but again, that's how you retain that information because you actually have to dig for who you want to be. Pick one thing in your life and then take the actions necessary to get it. We don't need 1,017 ways to get more alpha. We don't need 217 ways to lose weight. We don't need 737 ways to make your day better. We need 2 things. Choose your direction and take an action that's going to get you there. And then when you wake up the next day, repeat that until those become instinct, and then you can move on to the next habit, the next action, and we build upon those. Maybe we choose 10 things in our whole life. But after 20 years of implementing and those 10 things become instinct and habitual, we're a badass. And we become more successful, better, stronger, more capable than those guys that are reading those new books every week. 21 more ways to do this, 21 more ways to do that, 179 ways to become this. No, I just chose 2 things, the direction I wanted to go, the action that fitted that, and now I'm moving forward and I got this whole plethora, this whole arsenal, this toolbox of instincts and habits that I've implemented over years, one at a time. I love you guys. You'll hear me next episode.